Today's winter storm couldn't have come at a more inconvenient time since tomorrow is the holiday. We have fire crews, police crews, and cleanup crews all here right now just to get things situated. Out of all the areas surrounding the Sturgeon River, this road leading to George's home is the worst because of how low it is in comparison to the river. With winter here to stay, there are several safety reminders drivers should always keep in mind, but especially when driving in snowy conditions like yesterday. The Vet Center in Escanaba passed out 80 baskets like this one, full of Thanksgiving items such as Cool Whip and ham to show their appreciation during this Thanksgiving holiday. Today's winter storm couldn't have come at a more inconvenient time since tomorrow is the holiday. Now, even though I am in Negaunee right now, I did speak with one Marquette resident who fortunately isn't traveling this holiday season, but feels for those who are and can't make it to their destination.
Personally, I love it. I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with it.
That's because Joe Brutomessa believes the snow tends to come at the wrong time.
It seems like up here it always happens when people need to travel, go places during the holidays.
Luckily, Brutomessa will be spending his holiday here in Marquette, where today's conditions weren't as bad with his family. But he feels for those who can't travel right now because they're stuck or may not even make it to see their loved ones.
We're seeing blizzard-like conditions
for areas in western Marquette County. Due to these conditions, Michigan State Trooper Stacy Rassinen is urging people to stay inside.
We want to make sure that people, don't go out unless they absolutely have to go out. It's this wet, heavy snow. People are getting stuck and going into the ditch. So just a reminder to stay home if you can.
If you have to travel, Trooper Rassinen recommends driving slow, having a full tank of gas, planning your route, making sure to have good tires and wiper blades, along with having warm winter gear, non-perishable food items, and a fully charged phone.
Because again, when you go out and you don't know what conditions you're going to run into.
Today, these sirens weren't going off for any urgent matter. Instead, ambulance and fire trucks were on their way to surprise a special lady.
I'm kind of blown away right now.
Janice Mason had no clue this pink truck next to me and all the emergency personnel were coming to her house today. But she says she's thankful.
It's pretty amazing. I would never expect someone to come all the way from Illinois.
To make Mason's day even brighter as she overcomes liver cancer, a fight she's been battling now for 18 years.
We saw a post on Facebook from another Pink Heels chapter looking for someone to make a visit in Negaunee, Michigan.
So the crew packed their bags and traveled 8 hours from Rock Falls, Illinois to see Janice Mason and have her sign her name to the list of others who are fighting cancer, survived, or have died.
You can sign wherever you would like. Up higher, it's a little bit cleaner now coming out here on the roads. So.
This is so important for us to do this nationwide, as I just said, to be that positive force and that energy behind them to help them through what they're going through.
We come to give love, but we are given so much more love back.
Pink Heels isn't sure when they will be back to Michigan, but if anyone is interested in their truck paying a home visit or starting a chapter, visit our TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app and uppermichigansource.com. Remi Murrey, TV6 News, Negaunee Township.
It was like full-on winter. It didn't feel like November. It felt more like January or February.
For Brad Vinneberg and other people throughout Alger County hit by yesterday's snowfall. Fortunately, conditions have calmed down since then, but Vinneberg says yesterday's snow wasn't anything he expected on his morning drive.
It was a little bit rough getting to the Sioux. I had to go and scale some logs there yesterday for work, and it took an extra half an hour to get there.
Making Vinneberg late for work.
They got behind some semi-trucks and it was blowing. And it wasn't horrible, but there's a lot of snow on the roads, and when those semi-trucks are in front of you, it's like a wind tunnel.
Which is extremely dangerous and why the Alger County Road Commission was busy all day yesterday and today cleaning up the snowy aftermath.
It's been a good introduction to winter.
As workers cleared snow off the roads throughout the county.
We had crews on early in the morning and then around the clock throughout the day and then again last night.
The commission says their crew cleaned the heaviest snowfall of about 24 inches in Rumley. Crew leaders say they cleaned at least 1 foot to 18 inches of snow in other places.
We had enough trucks that were equipped with the front plows and ready for the snow.
With winter here to stay, there are several safety reminders drivers should always keep in mind, but especially when driving in snowy conditions like yesterday.
Most important thing for our drivers is that the people just realize their visibility is limited.
Lindbeck also asked drivers to take it slow and give themselves extra time in these situations. Remi Murrey, TV6 News, Munising.